the importance of being open to discovering our predominant fault. The 7 deadly sins is one of the ways that we can identify that, so we can review that. And then we want to counter our predominant faults with the 7 virtues. So let's just review that quickly. The 7 deadly sins include pride, envy, anger, sloth, avarice, gluttony, and lust. And remember, this is just the 7 deadlies. There's all sorts of things that go below that. Same with the virtues. You have chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, patience, kindness, and ability. And what are you going to do with this? If you can determine what your primary sinful push might be, for a lot of us it's lust, then you're going to want to counter it with other virtues. So chastity, temperance, but you could add things like prudence, things like this, where you're going to start thinking of how do you counter the things that you struggle with. You're going to start looking at your flaws or your failings in a very non-judgmental way. You're going to understand that these are hindrances, these are fetters, these are things that hold you back. One of the things that I think is so important for people to understand, especially, about lust, since it's so common. And, it's interesting too, because our Blessed Mother, even at Fatima, said so many people end up hurling themselves into the hell realms over lust issues. And she talked about that in 1917 in Fatima. So it's obviously a common sin that we all share. The thing about lust is that what's happening with lust is that people are seeking love, but they are seeking it falsely. And so what has to happen, let's just take lust. So what has to happen if you suffer from lust, you have to start examining what is it that you are seeking. Because if you are seeking a dark version of sexuality, a destructive manifestation of sexuality, the ultimate reasoning behind that, you could find possibly leads to something related to, I'm really just trying to find love, but I'm doing it in a very self-destructive and mutually destructive way. And this is what we often find with a lot of these vices. Let's go to greed. Is there greed in there? Okay, so we'll use avarice, because greed would be under avarice. So what happens in greed? People are looking for safety. They want safety. People are looking for something that has a noble purpose, but they are turning it into an ignoble one. So it's turning into the wrong direction. So if you're looking for safety and you manifest it as greed, then you are now excluding others from that safety. Same thing with lust. You're looking for love, but you're excluding others, you're excluding yourself and others from the true nature of eternal love. And so it's going into this destructive expression of love. And so the remedy for all of the 7 deadly sins, it always ends up in the same place. Someone is suffering from avarice and greed, and I'm looking here. The reason I'm doing this is because this is my one pointed direction where I'm looking at God. If I want safety, the only place where I am safe is here with the Lord. If I want true eternal love, the only place where that is to be attained is with God. But what happens is, in our human forms, we try to express these qualities in ways that are incorrect. And so it's not that we're just horrible, evil people. It's that we are doing things incorrectly. We are looking in the wrong direction. And so what happens is we keep looking in the wrong direction. We are looking around us. We're looking in the material world. Sometimes we're looking below us. and we are expressing things in a very grounded fashion. Eternal love, karmic love, even demonic love are extremely different things. And that's why you can have lust, and then you can also have these higher expressions of love, and they're completely different things. But yet someone might be actually looking for the very same thing, but expressing it in a very dark manner.